2027 is shaping up to be an absolutely insane year for movie fans. We're talking about long-awaited sequels, massive superhero crossovers, legendary fantasy worlds returning to the big screen, and some of the biggest franchises in entertainment history. Some of these movies have been in development for years. Others are direct follow-ups to billion-dollar blockbusters. And a few could completely change the future of their franchises. So today, we're counting down the 10 most anticipated movies of 2027. And trust me, by the time we reach number 1, you'll understand why fans around the world are already counting down the days. Let's get started. 10. I Am Legend 2. Starting our list at number 10 is I Am Legend 2. The original I Am Legend wasn't just a hit movie, it became a classic. Will Smith's performance as Robert Neville helped turn the film into one of the most memorable post-apocalyptic movies ever made. For years, fans assumed the story was over. Then came the surprise announcement that a sequel was finally happening. The biggest question is simple: how will they continue the story? The mystery surrounding the plot is one of the reasons excitement is so high. A return to that lonely, dangerous world filled with infected creatures could make this one of the biggest surprises of 2027. 9. Shrek 5. At number 9, we have Shrek 5. Honestly, this movie doesn't even need a trailer to create hype. An entire generation grew up with Shrek. The jokes, the characters, the memes, the unforgettable soundtrack. For many people, Shrek isn't just a movie franchise, it's childhood. The challenge for DreamWorks will be balancing nostalgia with something fresh. If they can capture the magic of the original films while introducing a new story, Shrek 5 could become one of the biggest animated releases of the decade. 8. Star Wars: New Jedi Order. Coming in at number 8 is Star Wars: New Jedi Order. No matter how people feel about recent Star Wars projects, one thing remains true. A new Star Wars movie is always a major event. Fans are eager to see what the future of the galaxy looks like after the Skywalker saga. Can the Jedi be rebuilt? What new threats are waiting in the shadows? And perhaps most importantly, can this movie reignite the excitement that made Star Wars a global phenomenon? The pressure is enormous, but so is the potential. 7. The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum. At number 7, we're returning to Middle-earth with The Hunt for Gollum. Few fantasy franchises are as beloved as The Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson's original trilogy set a standard that many fantasy films still struggle to match. This new movie focuses on one of the most fascinating characters in Tolkien's universe. Gollum is tragic, dangerous, unpredictable, and his story contains far more depth than many casual fans realize. Simply returning to Middle-earth is enough to make this one of the most anticipated films of 2027. 6. The Batman Part 2. At number 6 is The Batman Part 2. When Robert Pattinson was first cast as Batman, many fans were skeptical. Then the movie released, and suddenly people realized they were watching one of the most unique Batman adaptations ever made. Instead of focusing primarily on action, the film leaned heavily into detective work, mystery, and Gotham's dark atmosphere. Now, expectations for the sequel are through the roof. Fans want new villains, a deeper look at Gotham's criminal underworld, and another unforgettable performance from Pattinson's Dark Knight. If Matt Reeves delivers again, this could easily become one of the best comic book movies ever made. 5. Dune: Messiah. Breaking into the top 5 is Dune: Messiah. Denis Villeneuve has already achieved something many believed was impossible. He turned Dune into a blockbuster success, not once, but twice. The next chapter takes the story into much darker territory. Without spoilers, Dune: Messiah explores the consequences of power and the price of becoming a legend. Fans of the books know this story is very different from what came before. It's more mature, more complex, and potentially more emotional. If Villeneuve maintains the quality of the previous films, Dune Messiah could become a science fiction masterpiece. 4. Spider-Man 4. At number 4, we have Spider-Man 4. The ending of No Way Home completely changed Peter Parker's life. For the first time in years, Spider-Man is truly alone. No Avengers, no Stark technology, no safety net, just Peter Parker. And honestly, that's exactly why fans are excited. Many viewers want to see a more grounded Spider-Man story, a return to street-level crime, new villains, new challenges, and a chance for Peter to rebuild his life from scratch. Spider-Man remains one of the most popular characters on Earth, making this one of the safest blockbuster bets of 2027. 3. The Legend of Zelda. Taking the number 3 spot is The Legend of Zelda. This movie has the potential to be absolutely massive. For decades, Zelda has been one of the most beloved video game franchises ever created. Its world is filled with adventure, mystery, fantasy, and iconic characters. Fans have dreamed about a Zelda movie for years. The success of recent video game adaptations has only increased expectations. If Nintendo gets this right, Zelda could become the next great fantasy movie franchise. 2. Avatar 4. At number 2, we have Avatar 4. Let's be honest. Every time an Avatar movie is announced, some people predict it will fail. And every time, James Cameron proves them wrong. The Avatar franchise continues to dominate the global box office like few franchises ever have. With new regions of Pandora, new cultures, and groundbreaking visual effects expected once again, Avatar 4 could become one of the biggest cinematic spectacles ever made. Whether you're a fan or not, this movie will be impossible to ignore. 1. Avengers: Secret Wars. And finally, our most anticipated movie of 2027 is Avengers: Secret Wars. This isn't just another Marvel movie, this is Marvel's opportunity to create the next Endgame-level event. The possibilities are almost endless. Multiple universes, legendary heroes, surprise appearances, massive battles, characters from different eras of Marvel history potentially sharing the screen. The expectations are enormous. In fact, they might be higher than any superhero movie since Endgame. If Marvel delivers, Secret Wars could become one of the biggest movies ever released, and that's why it takes our number 1 spot. So that's our list of the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2027. Which movie are you most excited for? Did we miss any major titles? Let me know down in the comments.